Hello and welcome to GullyTalk that brings to you all the action from IPL 2026. It's been a week of smashing records and desperate comebacks. Punjab Kings scored the season's highest score and they're sitting pretty at the top. On the other hand, MI, CSK, KKR, in spite of their wins, are struggling. Are we seeing the decline of the big three? And finally, is there anything like home advantage? We will be discussing all this and much, much more. I was looking at some of the numbers while I was prepping for this episode, and it is dominated by Punjab Kings. We all know they had a good season at IPL 2025. They were the finalists. But to follow it up with this kind of quality during this season, I think just tells you how well everything has come together for them. They're chasing high totals and they're doing it with ease, with overs to spare, especially that one match at Wankhede against Mumbai Indians. They also posted the largest total of this season, 254 for 7 against Lucknow Super Giants. With a fabulous coach and a captain who is looking in supreme touch with the bat, it's all coming together. You wonder, is there a possibility that they'll falter at some stage, or will this dream run just continue? The only weakness that they probably have, or rather the only weakness that can get exposed in a tough situation, is if Punjab loses wickets in a bunch, something like a 10 for 3 or a 20 for 5 kind of a situation. Then do they have the batters in the middle order, someone like a Shashank or Marcus Stoinis coming in and doing the job for them? I mean, if I really have to pick my brain, that's the only thing that I can think of. But otherwise, touch wood, they're looking well on their course to making it to the playoffs, finals, and maybe even their first title. Perhaps the most baffling story of this season is not so much about who's at the top of the table, but more about who's at the bottom of the table. The big three, CSK, KKR, and MI. They have been struggling. Between them, they have 13 titles. Let's look at each of them. Mumbai Indians started off with a win and then a string of defeats. Yes, they did get that much needed win against GT yesterday. But is a turnaround possible from here on? Because there's still quite a few concerns in terms of their batting. Rohit Sharma is missing. QDK needs to be more consistent for them. They need more runs from Sky. They need more runs from Hardik. They also need to kind of have a settled bowling lineup. It's just this one match wherein they had Ashwini, Bumrah, Krish, all of them kind of coming together. But they would need many more of those. Coming to CSK. After a string of defeats, just as they were getting into winning ways, they lost that match against Sunrisers Hyderabad. Their middle order letting them down. CSK would definitely want more runs from their top order, more consistency from Ruturaj Gaikwad and even Sanju Samson. Barring that century, they would want him to score runs on a regular basis. They will be missing Ayush Matre because of injury, and in all likelihood will probably replace him with Urvil Patel. What's worked out for them is their bowling. Noor Ahmed, Overton, Anshul Kamboj. In fact, he's the highest wicket taker as of now. KKR. It took them 7 matches to register their first win. And that too, it was a close one against Rajasthan Royals. Plenty of problems for them. They're leaking runs in the power play, losing many wickets in the power play when they're batting. They've just not been able to control the game. From here on, it's going to be a tough road for KKR. For many years, a trip to the Wankhede or Chepauk meant a guaranteed loss to the visiting teams. Well, that's not been the case this season. CSK has had 6 consecutive losses at Chepauk. At the Wankhede, Mumbai was beaten by Punjab with 4 overs to spare. In turn, GT was beaten by Mumbai at Ahmedabad. This whole idea of home advantage, does it still exist? I'm sure it does, but either the teams are not taking best advantage of their home conditions, or it's a case of the opposition coming well prepared. The upcoming week will be a crucial one for Mumbai Indians, Chennai Super Kings, Delhi Capitals, Sunrisers Hyderabad, and also Gujarat Titans. Even more reason for us to be looking forward for that match between Mumbai and CSK. Though the overall tally is favorable towards Mumbai, which is 21 to 18, based on recent form in the past 6 encounters, CSK has won 5 of them. As we are approaching the halfway mark, it's only going to get interesting from here on. My name is Saru, and I'll be connecting with you with another fresh episode every Thursday. Till then, take care.